All right, good morning, forever business owners. You are welcome to this beautiful Tuesday morning, 19th of December 2023, compliments of the season. I hope you are all doing great, you're all doing well. I want us to know that it's going to be a beautiful and a very, 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 very wonderful morning training with our own mommy, Oyemande. She's fully ready and she has even sent some documents to me. So I hope we are all ready, like I told us in the chat. Come with your writing notes. It is always good to note down some things when the training is going on. And we are glad to have you all. And please, I humbly request that you let your team members know that we have started. They can always join us from their various offices. She will be taking us today on a lovely topic that she promised the other time. And that is why we are here today. Mommy will be taking us on. Let me just quickly share it. How we can grow into the next year coming and beyond. He said from the 2024 and beyond. I mean, we are very grateful to have you. Thank you for always being there for us. Thank you so much for making our time for this training. I'd like to quickly hand over to you. I hope you can share your slide. I've already made the co-host. Please take over from here, Mom. We are ready to learn from you. I don't know why I'm not able to share this from the flyer. It said greater achievements in 2024 and beyond, not just next year, but beyond. And I want to believe it will start from now after today's training. Thank you so much, Mommy. I hand over to you to take over from there. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, you can hear me. So
yes,
let me. So what do I do now? I say share. Okay, share. Okay. Okay. I hope you can see the screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Okay, okay, that's fine. I'd like to welcome everybody to this wonderful end of year training. And we now realize that 2023 is and will soon come to a conclusion. And we are going to start a new year, which is 2024. When we sit down and think, we will see that many people rush at the end of the year to do certain things, which shouldn't be so. We planned, and if we have done our homework very well, we wouldn't need to rush. So, want to know right from the beginning, or even before the beginning of 2024, to chart our course ahead, to know what we want, where we want to go, the journey of life, the direction we want you to take. Otherwise, without that, we will not be able to really achieve. So, the destination, we should know the destination before we begin our journey. And this is what the training of today is all about. So we are focusing today's training on preparing for 24, what we need to do, what we need to know. And once we know and we are able to plan, we will see that at the end of the day, we will achieve all the things we really want to achieve. So I will want you to come with me. Make sure you have your writing note. We have a lot of homework that we are going to do before January, which you will take home. And I will also forward that, to Kelechi so that she can forward it to all of you. I forwarded the book you have to read. So if we are serious, we'll be able to read it and gain a lot and also share with our own members. So let me move on. Let us look at year 2023. if we are going somewhere and we don't know where we are, it will be very difficult for us to actually, take the journey and to plan for, where we are going. So the first thing I want us to do is to look back at year 2023 and what were the biggest accomplishments? What did we accomplish in 2023? I want you to look back, not only in Forever Living, personally, what have you achieved? Professionally, what have you achieved? Because I know some of us, we have other professions that we concentrate on too, in addition to Forever Living. Business-wise, what are my accomplishments? Because if you don't know this, then we will not be able to actually step forward and do something more. So let us know the starting point. And when we look at that, we should thank God that we have been able to achieve, something, even if it is not all what we have planned to achieve. Then I'd like you to look at what challenges did I face and how did I overcome it? Because all these things are very important because we are learning. Everything that goes on in our life is a lesson. So what challenges did I face and how did I overcome it? What lesson did I learn from both my successes and also my setbacks? Because we need those lessons to help us forward. Now, I've said that we want to prepare for 2024. And in preparing for that, we need to set goals. But when we set goals, we need to know why. We need to know, how to go about it. And that's why I put this. What are they? What are the goals? When you want to define a goal, because we are saying we are setting goals, but if you don't really know what it is, there's no way. So I put this out. A goal is something that we decide in advance to do, have, or become. Some of us, we have goals, but we don't put time limit. Some people, I want to become a manager, and they've been saying this for the past 3-4 years, and they are still not that manager. But if you say, I would like to become a manager, I will become a manager in 6 months' time, you put time frame, and this will ginger you, and then you'll be able to check what I decided to do in 6 months' time, to do it away. How far do I need to do to catch up? So please, it's something that I think it's when you have money that you can goals. No. Don't think it's when you got PhD. No. So please set those goals. See what will happen. Then we learn about that. So it's something we decide in advance. Because if you don't have anything you're looking forward to, anything you're working towards to, why some people have been married for many years, remain on because they are looking forward to. Even some people become old because nothing to inspire them. People die having nothing because they didn't have that, advanced, knowledge of what they want to do. So it's also very important. Calm, because these are the things that will make our life to become interesting and to live more and more. And it has to be within a certain time, which I've already said. Then, why do we need them? I think I mentioned some of it. Why do we need goals? To show us direction, to let us know where we are going. Because without goals, we won't be able to just sit down there. Will come, you go follow them, that will come, you go and do it, and then you see a lot of people jumping because they do not have goals. So it provides a clear time guiding your actions and decisions toward a specific outcome. This is very important because it's a thing that even when somebody is saying doing this because you have a goal, you will not just because you will think about it. Motivation. It gives a sense of purpose. I was telling somebody, I said, when you have nothing to do, the next thing you are thinking is you want to die, especially when you get to a certain age in life. When you have nothing to do, honestly, life is finished. So it motivates you to even continue to live longer. It gives you a sense of purpose. I have some, there's a purpose for me to do this. There's a purpose for me to, motivate individual to work towards something. And like I've said, if you have nothing you are working towards, it's very dangerous. This is why people do all sorts of things that are not, good for them. It makes life to be meaningful. We talked about this training, and since I've realized, I've known that I'm doing this training, I'm motivated to do a lot of things, because I want to do this training where all of us, will gain and take a lot of beautiful things home. It inspires me. Even if I have a headache, the headache will go because I have something, I'm looking. The next one, engagement. So it gives you opportunity to get engaged in something, working towards who can enhance engagement and passion for the task, that you have at hand. So please, it's really wonderful, really have good focus. I remember when I had a goal that, I want to establish a school. And when people call me, say, oh, we have this thing, we want you to put money into it, because I have a focus, because I have a goal. And that's what I'm focusing my energy on. I wasn't looking this way or that way that people are calling me to do this or do that, but because I knew where I was going. So any distraction that come your way, you will just don't get into it. So, and it increases your own efficiency in whatever you want to do. So please, goal will help us put things in order. If you're saying, oh, come and buy a share, and I know that I want to build a house. Which one will I be thinking about? The house. I would say, I don't think the money I'm going to spend on this, let me use it for what, I want to build. Quantifiable result, quantifiable result. It provides measurable outcomes. Allow individuals to track your progress, because if you put your goals down, I would like to achieve this and so and so. And then by the time you're looking at it, you'll be able to say, this thing that I promised I want to do, where am I now? So it keeps you on track, because the result that you are getting and the result you want, if it is not the same, you'll be able to now see what you need to do to make sure you are tracking your progress. Then sense of achievement is very important. That honestly, if you say I want to become a manager in 6 months and you actually become that manager, what happened? You will be very, very happy. It gives a sense of achievement. And then it encourages you that if I can become a manager, yeah, I can become Eagle manager next. If I'm Eagle manager, oh, I can become, I'm a German manager. So, and that will give you the opportunity, satisfaction, happiness, and also, to really move on. So along the way, you get that confidence, to be able to plan and do some other thing because you've been able to achieve, something along the road. Then accountability. This is very important. It makes you goal provides, accountability. Setting goals creates accountability. You want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do that, then you look back. Have I really done it? Oh, why haven't I? So, oh, I've done it. So this will encourage you, to really take ownership, of your action, because you will not be blaming anybody. This person, it has to be you, because this is what you are planning you want to do, and you are held accountable. Because at the end of the training, one of the homework lists I gave is for you to get an accountability partner that you can check on you and you can check on that person also. Goals foster a sense of responsibility. Yeah. Because when you have a lot of things set up that you want to do, I mean, you know that it's in your hands. So, and you're doing it or not doing it, it's dependent on you. So what do you do? So, because it's for your own success. So it makes you responsible. It makes you to be able to check yourself when you are doing what you're not supposed to do. Or somebody comes in with something that probably is taking you away from your goal, you will say, no, this is not what I want. So please, it's essential. Then it promotes adaptation. Goals can be adjusted. We see what is happening now in the industry of network marketing. So it means once we set a goal, and then the goal will now help us to be able to adapt, even when things are not working. Then you want to adapt, so that things will work the way it's supposed to work. So it can be adjusted or redefined as circumstances change. And like the book I've given to you, stronger than circumstance. I'm sure you will gain a lot from that book. So please make sure read it. Continuous growth. This is very important. When you set goals, it gives you the opportunity, it encourages you to really pursue, learning, growth, and skill development. Because when you have goals and you are serious about it, so to now make you to want to learn more, to want to, whatever you require to be able to fulfill that goal or those goals will encourage you, oh, maybe I need to go to and learn this. Maybe I need to attend this, a training. Maybe I need to, So, and I told you, you stop learning when you are there. We continue to learn, we continue to grow. There's no age limit for setting goals. A lot of people at the age of, I think I learned about somebody 94 who qualified for get something, at the age of 94. Can you imagine? So no age is too high to do whatever to do in life. So continuous growth will encourage you to learn and to attend training. Better decision making, yes. This I can testify to that. It offers a framework for decision making it easier to assess choices in alignment with the desired outcome. You want to set up something, so and so with your time limit, and then there are certain other decisions that are coming your way that will prevent you from that. But knowing where you're going, having that goal in front of you will bring you back on track. So it's very, very important that, we set goals so that we do not just take decisions haphazardly. More strategic approach. Goals offer more strategic approach, yes. Because we can see what is happening in our industry now. We need, change of strategies, not what we have been doing before. So, and then individuals tend to make decisions that align with their goals, fostering a more strategic mindset, so that we can make sure that, oh, even if I've been thinking about this before, but what is happening in my industry, I think my mindset need to change. I need to strategize, which is really very, important. Then, personal satisfaction. Honestly, if you achieve your goals, you are so happy, the accomplishment and fulfillment in your life, is something that are very important to you. It brings a sense of that, oh, I'm able to do what I've done, I thank the Almighty for this. And then it pushes you forward because you're satisfied, you're happy, you can see the gain of achieving your goal, and that will propel you to be able to do something else. So personal satisfaction, and I'm sure when some of us get to manager, oh, I'm a manager now, and you look at where you're coming. As a distributor, you move on to assistant supervisor, but now I'm a manager. or maybe in your own other areas of life. I've moved on from being a baby doctor. I'm now, I'm a consultant. So all those things will give you that, fulfillment and happiness. Then well-being. This is very important. Working towards meaningful goals can positively impact mental and emotional well-being. You can see people are not achieving their goals, they become depressed, they are unhappy, they are sick. So when you have goals, and even along the way achieving your goals, you are getting a lot of, I'm in happiness, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm involved in this, and you're seeing results. So, but again, like I've said, it helps you to be mentally and emotionally, stable and create happiness. And where there's happiness, everything in your body is happy. Team alignment. Now, when we come to type of the work we do in network marketing, we work with our team members, we work with people. And when we have a shared goal or shared goals, we can see that it helps us to be able to promote unity and collaboration. Because we are going to do so, because I've seen a lot of groups in America and also in some other countries. They do a lot of things together in order to achieve individual goals which they've set. I see them going into a marketplace and displaying forever product and start talking to people about their product, a lot of things. You can see shared goals that, oh, okay, I want you to sit down with your team members, ask each and every one of them. This is December. We are moving into 2024. What would you want to achieve? So if you know what each and every one of you need to achieve, then what do? We can plan to do some, collaboration and work together, for achieving all those things. So team alignment. And the next one, synergy. Again, collaborating towards shared goals can foster innovation and synergy within teams. Because they say two heads are better than one. But when you have about 20 heads, you can see it's greater, much, much greater. That people will bring in things you could not do, other people will be able to do it. And all everybody bringing something, together, you will see how wonderful, it will be. I do run retreats in Dubai. I know my strengths and my weaknesses. So my partner, although he's much, much younger than me, has a lot of ideas that, has actually helped her retreat. So working together like that, then we brought a lot of other people together. And that is what has been making the retreat successful. So a tree does not make a forest. So we need that, synergy in whatever we do. One person, you can achieve something, but plenty, you can achieve it within a short time and much, much more. So collaborating towards shared goals can foster innovation and synergy, where you yourself, you learn more. I've learned so much from the people I collaborate with, in other areas, that I operate on. Now we come to this. My year 2024 goals, because we're talking about goals, this and that. So what are your own goals in all areas of your life? I do not want my training to be narrow-minded. I want it to be general. Then we now come to exactly what what we want to really focus on. Now I want to put all all this down. My health fitness goal, because it's going to be holistic, not one thing, not just business. What about the other ways? If you're not well and you're sick, can you achieve your goals? You cannot. So we are now thinking holistically. Health and fitness, what is my goal? Maybe I want to be this weight. Maybe I want to be that. Maybe I want to have, this and that. Intellectual life. Like I've said, we cannot sit down and be on the same spot. We are going to become obsolete. So what are the things I'm going to do this year to achieve so and so? Emotional life is very important. Handling and understanding emotions. what, set goals there. Your character. We all have different characters. So what do I want to set goal on in order to improve my character? Spirituality, God first in everything. So what do I want to do more? What do I want to know more? How do I move nearer to God? It's also very important. Your connection to the universe or a larger power is very, very important. Then love relationships in my family. So what do I want to improve? Maybe it could be my goal is to cook more in my house. My goal is for me, to change that, whatever it is. Connections and, partnerships, very important. Then parenting, those of us with children. Again, what are my goals? As a parent, what goals will I like to, maybe, I've not been living, sitting down and doing, sitting down and getting my children to do their own work while I'm around so that if there's any help, whatever it is very important. Social life, your relations with friends and communities, set goals. Otherwise, if you don't have goals towards that, every party they invite you to, that's where you'll be going. And that's part of the distraction away from our goals. Now, financial life is very important, your relationship with money and assets. We need to set goals. This is how much I want to have, as my savings, because some of us, we earn money, but we spend it. And we run around when there is need for some certain, things to do. So we need to actually set goal for that. How much do I want to be saving every month? It's not that my bonus is here, my something is here, then I just spend everything. No, you need to set goal for that. And then assets. Oh, I've been living in a rented apartment, in a rented accommodation. Let me set goal, even if getting land. After getting the land, maybe the fence around the land, then there may be building boys' quarter. When you put this one down, honestly, whatever money is coming, you'll be prudent because you are thinking about that, that you want to do, as part of your life this year. Career, professional pursuit and ambitions, like I've said. Please continue to learn, continue to, acquire, knowledge that will help you to be able to help other people, even in your business or in your life, which is extremely, also important, So profession, ambition, whatever. Quality of life. Also, set goal, override lifestyle, quality, including environment. It's very important that we set goal, for that. And life vision. Your long-term goals and purpose. The purpose in life. You get to a certain stage where what do I do now for people? I've been doing this for myself, for my family, but now what do I do for my people? So your life vision, long-term, and so on and so forth. So let us now look at our forever business, because like I've said, we do the general, and then we now come down, to a specific. My forever business in focus. Before we move on into setting goals in our business, what are your achievements so far in forever? Please, I want you to put this down as something you work on when you get home. My achievements so far in forever. What have you achieved? What level have you achieved? What incentive have you earned? List it down. I've been in forever from this year, since so and so to so and so. So what are my achievements? Unexamined life is not a life. We need to keep on examining our life on a daily basis, not even on a yearly basis. Our grandson came to visit us from UK yesterday, and as we were talking, and I was telling, focuses on this to say, where are you, from where to here is very important. And what have I achieved from that where to here in my life? So we shouldn't just be sleeping and say, taking everything as it comes, and it's not so, let me put it, it's not nice not to be making progress in whatever one is doing, not only in forever business, in other areas of your life. If you are not making progress, it's not good enough. We need to be awake because we have purpose. We have some things we need to contribute to the world, and we shouldn't just come and go. So my achievements so far in forever, I've been there for this year, and this is what I've achieved. We shouldn't be discouraged. We need to give gratitude to the Creator for whatever you've achieved, because there are still some people who have not achieved, what you have achieved. So let us be thankful, not looking at it and see if I'm a failure. No, if you don't fail, we cannot pass. So let's check our achievement, and then now we can now say, I've got this, I've got this. This is where I am. So knowing what you've achieved so far will now help you to be able to plan ahead to achieve more, because we are saying 2024, a year of greater achievement. So let us look at goals now. What do you want in your forever business in 2024 and beyond? I don't want it to be just 1 year. You set for 1 year and then you now set for beyond. So what do you want? Because if you don't know what you want, you won't get anything in life. If you're just sitting down and taking the day as it comes, we just remain stagnant. And that is not good enough for us. So what do you want? When I came into Forever Living Product, I knew what I wanted. I look at it, I look at the level, and I said, because at that time it was a diamond manager. I said, I want to be on top of the game. So apart from that, because I know what diamond manager and working towards it will be to me. So what's next? When I retire, I want to have a beautiful life. When I retire, I want to live in a wonderful place whereby, honestly, the environment will be extremely beautiful. So what else do I want? Oh, I want to contribute to people's life. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. So before beginning, and also that's where also my husband and I, that's where also we planned that, by so year, we should make sure that we work towards Forever getting its own office in Nigeria. And it will be the best office in Forever world. Can you see? We didn't even have the money at that time. So having no money does not disturb you from wanting things, because it's you wanting it that universe will show you what to do, that you'll be able to fulfill that purpose. So what do I want in Forever? Don't be afraid. Don't say I've just joined, I don't know anything. No. So what do you want? Do you want to become a good manager? Is it a good manager you want to strive for this year? Is it something much more those of us who have, achieved, Eagle manager? Is it, senior Eagle manager, diamond Eagle manager? We can keep on moving on. We planned for 1 year, then we plan for subsequent years. Is it earned incentives? I know petrol price is high in Nigeria, but that doesn't stop us from having a car, because we will get the money to buy the petrol through, the work we do. So is it a car, a beautiful car? Don't be too afraid. Then I put this down. I want actually you to put January to December down, and in front of it, put how much bonus you want every month. So do I want to, 1 million, 2 million? List it. Because when you put it down, what you can see, you can get. So do I want bigger monthly bonus? I don't want those chicken change. When, nobody is stopping me from getting the huge, monthly bonus in Forever. So please, I've done this framework for you. Put it down January. Responsibility to anybody. I don't have to go and be begging for money from this, from that, when what I'm doing can give it to me. So put it down. So move on to the next one. Is it annual global rally? That I want. The next one is now in India. I've been wanting to go to India for a long, long time. This is an opportunity for me to go there free of charge. Because I thank God we are qualified for India. So, is this what you want? Because if you don't put down and seeing it every day, when something else takes you away from your line, honestly, you want to take you away, you say, no, I want so and so. And then that will give you the opportunity to work. So, is it annual global rally that you want? Is it chairman bonus? It's very important. I know there are some of us who said, oh, we want to retire and be enjoying what forever had given to us. But there are still some of us who are young, we should be earning that chairman bonus. Many of us have been earning it for the past 10, 15 years. But no matter how many years, it will afford you to be able to give back to the society. So you see, chairman bonus is meant for everybody. It's not meant just for few people. No, it's meant for everybody all over the world. So please put it down as part of your goal for 2024. Is it diamond manager? Is it double diamond manager? Is it triple? Is it centurion? Because when your dreams, your goals are bigger than you, that's what inspires you to take a lot of action. That's what inspires me. And I'm sure that's what inspires everyone. Is it a dream house? Anywhere in the world that you want a dream house, you will get it. So put it down. Those of us who need our own house and we are paying rent, now it's better for you to now say, oh, I need my own home. I don't want to be packing and packing. Because even if you like where you are staying now, your landlord can come tomorrow and say, please, I need my house. So what do? So what do you want? If it is that, honestly, you will get it. Is it DIT member? Becoming one of the people who are getting more than 7,000 or 7,500 or more, it is also possible. But you need to, first of all, put it down and want it. Okay, I think the next one, I put it down, travel in style. Are you fed up traveling in economy? Where there are so many people, noise, and you can't put your baggage in a compartment, everybody going to the same toilet, You want to travel in style, first class and so on. Is that what you want? We can get all this. And I'm putting this, the future you see is the future you get. All these things, you see it. As you are seeing it physically, you're also seeing it spiritually, inwardly. And that's where the power you have in you, which is a subconscious mind, nature will bring it to you. So you don't have to have money to think big. You don't have to have money to dream big. You do not have to have money, to have bigger goals. You just do it. And that part in you, which is the power with you, and then which is creator, will bring it to you. So let's move on now. We've talked about the goals. We've talked about beautiful things. We've made so much, force about our goal. But how do we achieve them? Because it's one thing to have goals. It's another thing to achieve them. And that's the next thing we are going through now. Decide. For us to be achieve anything, we need to first of all decide we want it. That decision is very, very crucial. Decision, about what you want. And once you make that decision, honestly, is the beginning of you getting whatever you want. So it says, you must want it with capital letters. I want it with capital letters. Your goal should be, of such a nature that it causes you to put aside less important activities in order to work for it. If it's a small goal, like I've said, it's nothing to. If you say I'm living in a rented accommodation, okay, I'm living in phase U and phase two. I want to move to one, to have a room apartment. It's not big enough. But when you say, I want my own personal building, my own personal house, is that not big? And that excitement, honestly, will help you not to be spending money on things that are not important. You put it on something that you really, really, really want. So you must really, really want all those things. So your goals should be bigger than you, and you must also want it that way. This is very important. In the new year, we are going to work on on our mind, the extraordinary power that we have within. We will talk about that in the new year. So, believe that whatever you want, you will get it. Please, it's very, very important. Because if you believe you can, you will. You will. Nothing splendid has ever been achieved except by those who dared believe that something inside of them was superior to circumstance. I want you to see this. I want you to soak it in. Those who believe. And this is why you see people who are less qualified than you, people who are less intelligent than us, and they're achieving bigger things. Why? We know how, we know everything, but we don't believe. So that strong belief, honestly, can make people who have not even gone through the four walls of the classroom, and they're achieving a lot of things today. I watched a young man in a village, very far village in Ekiti. If you see, they are producing now so many things, and they never even went to school. But the idea came, and they started working on it, and it has become reality. Now, people who are PhD are now going to them to learn. So please, your belief system, what we call mindset, is very important. Commit. There are many of us, we have goals, but we are not committed to it. We are just looking at it, this and this, but we are not commitment. It's very important. We need to commit. The achievement of your goal is assured the moment you commit yourself to it. That is, Mark Douglas. The achievement of your goal is assured the moment you commit yourself to it. Also, I'd like to share my story of wanting the best school in the world, which is speed writing. And like I've said, you don't have to have money. You don't have to have anything to dream. And I had that dream. And honestly, because I was committed, any little thing I have, I put it aside, towards my school. Any something, you don't give money, I didn't use it to buy all the things that people were buying. I put it aside, towards speed writing, because I was committed. When people are inviting me to come and do this, the social life, I put it aside because first thing first, because I was committed. And it became, a reality. So please, we say, I want to be, manager. I want to get, go global, achieve global rally, something. But we are not committed. And if you are not committed, what happens? It will slip away. So whatever you commit your life, yourself to do, honestly, you will. Let's move on. Let's write them down. Write them down. Because if you just keep on saying, I want this, and then you sleep away, you forget again. But when you write it down, you're looking at it, and the other things I want you to do later, which I would also explain, which is going to be homework. Write it, you even the mere writing it down, your subconscious mind is already picking it. It's, the power that is higher than you is already noting it. So write them down. You're saying, when we put our goal in black and white, we are taking the first tangible step to accomplishing it. The goal passes from the realm of idea to the world of reality, thereby crystallizing our vision, setting our direction, and increasing our power of, to achieve it. So please put it down, because if merely looking at it, you can see everything in you. It's already having, the picture of what you have put down. Set deadlines. I think we've talked about that. Don't let your goal be a forever thing dumping aside. No. I want to become this 13 months. I want to become that, I want to build my house, cut it into little goals, and then you're going to get there. If you want to build a house, you want to own your own house, you start from getting a land. I'm going to get a land, but so and so. So your savings and everything will be going towards it because you already have a deadline. I want to start building the boys' quarters. So the same thing also in a profession. So don't be everlasting manager. I want to be a manager, put time. I want to qualify for this, like I've said. So that will help us to be able to actually, it shows we are serious. But when we do not put timeline, we are not serious. A goal is a dream with a deadline. A goal is a dream with a deadline. That's Napoleon. A goal without a deadline is only a dream. It's not dream. No. So let us have deadline, please. I've known many people who have been saying, Mommy, they will qualify for car, they will qualify for dance. They are still not so many years back because they didn't put deadline. That is the problem. So let's have deadline. Make a plan. We need to make a plan. Those who plan, they make it. Those who fail to plan, honestly, they don't reach anywhere. So let us make a plan. Start with main objective. When we are doing our planning, let's start with the main objective and then plan backward to the daily goals. Okay, I want to get to manager level, if that is the objective. But we need to now come back. What do I need to do before I become a manager? I've got my combo. I'm now an assistant supervisor. I need to move to supervisor. How many CC do I need? 25. Do I have to do it alone? No. I can now have my group members. So this is how, when you plan it that way, then the next one, assistant manager, and so on. So that will really now help you because you plan. It's not that I want to become a manager and you don't plan anything and you are waiting for it in one day to come. So please make sure you plan. The next one, imagine. Imagination creates a lot of achievements. All the things we've seen today came through that imagination. Some people imagine when they saw birds flying, we can get something to fly people from one place to place. So whatever you want, let it be in your imagination because it will help you. Because whatever you can see, whatever you can imagine, you will surely get it. Okay? The more intensely we feel about an idea or a goal, the more assuredly the idea, buried deep in our subconscious, will direct us along the path to its fulfillment. That's it. That is, when we imagine and bury it in our subconscious, And that subconscious mind will actually take us, to that fulfillment of that. It's very important because there is a power in you. The power of your subconscious mind is greater than what we think. And it's working, doing everything for you don't know. So please make sure the more intensely we feel about what you want. When I was, planning my school, in my dream, I was seeing my school. Whenever I talk to people, the school will come on. In my imagination, I was even looking at the building. And that imagination is how the school was built. It was number one thing on my mind. And I thank the Almighty, it came to fulfillment. So the same thing, be passionate about what you want. Focus on it. And honestly, the fulfillment will come. And you'll be surprised. And they say, how did I do it? And then you give thanks, to the Creator. So whatever you want, imagine yourself being on the stage, being congratulated as a diamond manager, being congratulated as this, as that. It will really help to come to pass. Again, use photos, images, and dream books to crystallize your imagination. Go and look for the type of building you want. The type of, the car you want, where you want to go. Put this in picture around you so that when you wake up in the morning, you see it. When you're sleeping, you see it. And that power in you is seeing it too. And you just see everything drawing to you. And the idea what I have to do will come. I have to do this, because you don't get anything for nothing. So let's move on then. So, dream book, like I've said, the car you want, how much, how the make, the model. You can actually take the picture, the type of picture of houses you have. We have beautiful houses in magazines. Cut them and be looking at it all the time. And you see one day just say, oh, how did I build it? The power in you accepts you. So dream book, have it, because I think it's one of the things I will ask you to do from home. Wheel of Fortune. Put yourself in the middle and all the things you want, put it around you. You've seen this example now. House, travel, the level, and you put yourself in the middle. So this also, and you wake up in the morning, you see yourself in the middle of all the things you want, and you're looking around. As you are looking around, it's sinking. The subconscious mind is working on it without you knowing. Because subconscious mind does a lot of things for us without knowing. How our food are being digested, we don't know. How the blood is flowing in us, we don't know. And this is the power in us doing this. So that power, you're looking at it, you're not just looking at it for fun. It's registering. See yourself, sitting down, enjoying, life, with your children, seeing yourself, in first class, where you are being served with, champagne. Okay. Goals, how do we achieve them? This is very important. Work. Some of us, we have goals and only in mouth. Only, I want to do this. I want to become this. I want to become this. That's what we keep on saying. But we don't work. We sit down, we waste time. We spend our quality time doing things that we shouldn't be doing. So to achieve your goal, please put this down. Work. You need to work. You need to listen. Ideas will come and put it into action. The big secret in life is that there's no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you are willing to work. Oprah Winfrey. We knew her background. We knew what she is today because she worked for it. So Are you ready to work for your goals? Or do we just want to set goals and be talking about it and smiling about it and nothing, and we don't want to work for it? And this is what is happening among our youths in Nigeria and among a lot of people. They want big, big things, but they don't want to work for it. And this is why they are now diverting to dangerous, avenue. Are you ready to work for it? That's the question you should ask yourself. I want to become a manager. Am I ready to work for it? I want to travel. Am I ready to work for it? So we now come to tips that will help you for greater success in 2024 and beyond. Just a tip to follow up on what we have been doing. Set clear goals. That is, don't just set goal, I want to become, diamond manager. So there should be, I've written this, I will also copy this and send it to Kelechi so that she can send it to you, the tips for greater success in that. Set clear goals, which is very important. We're talking goals that are achievable, that are relevant to what you want. And be clear about it. Develop a plan. Because without plan, nothing will work nice, correctly. So break down your goals, because becoming a diamond manager, when you first come to Forever, will be something very big. But when you now break down, first of all, I have to buy my combo, I have to become an assistant supervisor, I have to become supervisor, I have to become manager. Then, it will be easy for you to now, you can now, actionable step. So create a roadmap for whatever you want to do because it's very important. Prioritize tasks. First thing first in life. Don't go to the head without starting from the leg. So prioritize. What do I need to do? What is so important to me? What is important to me? What is important for me to put these things, whatever. So we prioritize so that we will know what we will need to do. And I've asked you to use the techniques like Ezina. I've also, I'm going to give you the link where you can find out what it's all about because I've said I'm not going to be giving. I want to challenge you to also look for information. I'm going to give you the website, which I will put before sending the tips sheet to you so that you can look at it. What is this? Prioritize, because if we don't prioritize, you want to build a house, but if it is the first thing on your list, then I want to do this, I want to do that. We put it in order whereby it will be sensible, it will be easier for us to achieve, and it will be, achievable without any problem. Then continuous learning. This is extremely important. Like I've said, for you to achieve greater things, we need to enhance our value. We need to move up. Like I've said, I don't just want to be ordinary distributor. I want to be a professional person whereby, getting my product to people and bringing people into will be easy for me. I've been running around meeting people, but I want people now to come to me. But if I want to do that, what do I have to do? I have to be professionally qualified. I have to move on into areas where that I can get people to come to me, not just keep on running around. We've been running around at younger age, but at this age, people now should come to you. And for you people to come to you, you have to be relevant. You have to enhance your value. So continuous learning. So please, it's very important. You are a resource person all the time, and that's what we are supposed to do. And that's why we need to continue to learn and improve in whatever we do. Now, networking. Build and nurture a strong network, network. Connect with like-minded individuals, mentors, and professionals in your field. This is very important. When we have network, we network with people that we can learn from. It will also help us. Don't just say, I know this. No, nobody has, knows everything. So, but if you have a network of people, you can in so many areas. that you can also, they can mentor you. I network with people in medical field, I network with people and this and that, and you are gaining from them. And I mentor, I get people who are doing therapy in so many other areas to mentor me so that I can learn from them. So please do this. Time management is also very important. Master time management techniques. It's very important. If you don't manage your time, you just be wasting it. Time for this, time for that. Because many of us now, all we hold on to every day is phone. If it is not phone, it's something you're always texting. So watching things that probably will take you away from where you are going. So please, time management is very important. Embrace failure. If we fail once or twice, it's not the end of the world. If you don't fail with one part, don't see yourself as being inadequate. Please see failure as a learning opportunity that will actually take you high. And then also you see how you are going to be, over it. It's a stepping stone into something really wonderful. Stay organized. Maintain a cluster-free environment, both physically and digitally. You know, it's very, very organized your space. That will lead you to clearer writing, which I put down. Saying mindful and well-being. Mindful, because and minded. We make mistakes, look at all the things probably you do wrong in life. You will see it's because your mind is not there. So if we also work towards making sure that our mind, we are mindful, we are with our mind, everything is, a lot of things. And also well-being, very important, prioritize your mental and physical health. Because if you are not healthy, you cannot achieve anything. Practice mindfulness regularly and ensure, adequate sleep. Because with this, then we are well. And when we are well, health is wealth, we can achieve anything. Adaptability. This is also very important that for us to be flexible. A lot of things are happening now, even in our forever, I think I was listening to the improvement made, in qualifying for profit share country and, an individual. And for people now, people who have been doing 750 who can travel, can no longer travel, but they can, they have to make 1,000. So we need to, to be adaptable. Adaptability. So, okay, this is to give me an opportunity now to do more, even to earn more. Because instead of 750 and I'm making 1,000 cc, so it's more something, which is very important. Seek feedback. Get information to feed you back on how you're doing. How am I doing? And this is why I've said get accountability, partner. Let somebody mentor you, could be your colleagues, could be your partner, could be whatever it is. Criticism, constructive one, will make us to grow. Then financial management. This is very important because a lot of us make money in forever, but we cannot account for it. We always for bonus to bonus. Oh, when is the bonus coming? Oh, I've not gotten my bonus. We shouldn't be that. Let's manage our finance and be frugal. Manage your finances weekly, budget. Because in Nigeria now, we need to do this because there's no money to be thrown away again. Things are becoming, not only in Nigeria, all over the world. So think about tomorrow. What do I do tomorrow when I get to this age? Like I've said, our children, we cannot be looking up to them because otherwise we want to give them a lot of stress. So what can I do without giving my children bother? So let me put something away. So it's not going to be bonus to bonus. Please. I still have more work-life balance. Don't let us just be working, without thinking about, let's set boundary. So that we don't get burned out. Celebrate, milestones. Whenever you get something that you plan and you've achieved it, please treat yourself. Treat yourself. I was speaking to our son in Eswatini, and as I was talking to him, the way he was answering, I knew that there are many people there. And I said, "Oh, Jeff, is it safe to talk?" He said, "Oh, no, Mommy, I will speak to you later because I'm doing, I can't laugh. I'm doing, pedicure, manicure, and reflexology." And I said, "Oh, my son, so he has learned because it has always been work, 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 work. Now it's not, taking time off to say that, let me give back. I've done that. See how I can also pamper myself." So celebrating himself, for achievement. So please, that will help you also to plan that if you've done very well and I've achieved my goal, why don't you treat it? Why don't I spend Christmas somewhere with my wife and children, which is also very important. Okay, then give back. Tips for greater achievement. The more you give, the more you earn. It's very important. It doesn't have to be money. Share knowledge, share your skill, mentor others, volunteer, or contribute to causes. Of my knowledge, my experiences, is also helping me to develop more. It's not money. We are not talking about money alone. There are a lot of things. And at the bottom, I say, remember, success is a journey. And consistency in applying these, tips will gradually lead to a greater achievements in 2024 and beyond. It is a journey. So please be consistent, doing what you're supposed to help you. And this will actually get you to destination in 2024 and beyond. So, going through what we've done before, we've reflected on year 2023. Goals, we know what goal is all about. Setting it, we know that we need to, have goals for us to navigate successfully in life. And why we need them, we've already established that. And we've also looked at 2023 and now setting goals for 2024 and not for 2024 and beyond. Generally, professionally, and we focus on forever business goals because that is what also we are focusing on as distributors. But there's a lot of people are joining us who are not distributors, but who also become, forever business owner in the future. But this, whatever training we are doing, it has taken everything into consideration, and then we can now adapt it to whatever we want to focus on. How to achieve those goals? We've gone through that. And we've also gone through the tips for greater achievement in 2024, and beyond. But now, I'm now going to give work. And this homework is very important. Please, I will also get this slide homework to Kelechi to share with you. First of all, write down all your goals. We've already learned that. Write down all your goals, the middle, the whatever, create a vision board to outline your 2024 goals. Create a board for your long-term goals. All those things, put it in images, maybe a house you want to build, maybe a car, maybe travel, represent. Create a vision board for your forever business goals. Put yourself in the middle and then see you being decorated, maybe your picture of, this manager, eagle, all along, car, travel, boat, because you are sailing, and so please, it's very important. But I want you to get more information on Esinwa, what urgent and important matrix. I will give the website where you can go, or you Google it and say, what is, it will get it to you. Again, it's important that you get involved. It's not just receiving training and forgetting all about it. We need to continue, so that we keep getting information that will help us. Categorize your goals into short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. And also, please, it's very important that you make it, those that are important, and make it so in a way that achievable, based on, and then prioritize it. Important, just the ones that are important, that can be, and so on, and also importance and feasibility. Prepare a template for your action plan. When you prepare it, I want you to know, like I've given you some headings. Number one, goal description. So maybe a manager in 6 months. Action steps, so what action you are going to take. You list it on, very important. And then resources needed, what you will need that will make you achieve those goals, very, very crucial. Timeline, like I've said, is something that you need to put time. I don't want you to just take a goal and then without time, timeline. And the next one is milestone for tracking progress. You need a feedback. So where am I now? Which blah, blah, blah. And then then get accountability partner among your district, among your group member. Peer yourself that will tell you the truth with person, so that you are accountability manager, partner for her, and then she also is your accountability partner, because there's no point working and feedback whether you're doing well or you're not doing well. Or you can make anybody apart, even if it is not in your team, but somebody probably you like and forever, you respect, you also have achieved, so can also be your accountability partner. Reading, my life is always reading. I've got a book ebook, which I've already sent to Kelechi to please immediately after this training, she will send it around to you. It is stronger than circumstance. Stronger than circumstance. That don't look at the situation of what is happening in our individual countries. Don't look at the situation in the world today and thinking that, oh, one cannot achieve anything. No, stronger than circumstance. Whatever circumstance is going on in your life or in the country or universally, there's something stronger in you that can get over that obstacle. So please make sure you pay particular attention to homework and you do it. Nobody is going to force you, but it is for your own, achievement. I'm quoting this, said the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. That was one of the important person in America. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. If you believe in that dream, see yourself achieving that dream, you will feel, see how, you will look at it and say, and give gratitude to your creator. So you need to believe. You set, you have dreams and you believe in those dreams and you're passionate about those dreams. You can see me talking passionately now. Honestly, you will get it. You will get there. I don't know whether you have questions. You can ask me before we round up. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes, so is there any question before we, or contribution or addition?
Thank you, ma'am. I was writing out some things before the slide goes off. I would like us to know that we can ask mommy questions verbally or we type it out in the chat. And let's make it orderly, please. If you have questions for her, kindly raise your hand. Then you'll be called to enable yourself and speak. Thank you very much.
Hello there. Can you hear me?
We have Mrs. Buki. Kindly go ahead, ma'am. Thank you.
Good morning, Mommy. Thank you so much, everybody.
Good
Thank you.
morning. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much, Ma, for your amazing leadership. That's what I would call it.
Thank you.
And for bringing things back to some of our memories. Some of us are so old in the business that we have lost, the zeal of planning. And, today has actually brought it back in order. Because sometimes it's not that you don't know what to do, but when there's no order in doing what you know you need to do, the result equals failure still. So I really thank you, Ma, for this order that you have put in. I haven't stopped writing. It feels like I've only just started my forever. And I like that feeling when I feel like that, because it's a feeling of humility, leading us from the front. And I just want to say thank you. And Mommy, I'm not in Dubai. That's why you haven't seen me. As soon as I get back, I'll be in touch. I'm in the UK at the moment. God bless you. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Yes, you're very right. That feeling of humility, telling yourself the truth. Thank you, Mommy Buki. Thank you so much. That's a teachable heart. And we have some comments in the house. Is there someone that wants to say something to Mommy too? Contributions, questions, suggestions, what you learned today, please. We have Pastor Robert in the house. Go ahead, sir.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Ma, and thank you for the training today. Sorry, I'm on the streets, but I cannot afford to miss the mommy's training. Pastor Robert.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't afford to miss your training. That's why I'm on the street, but I just want to make sure that I joined, and I learned so much today. I'm really very happy. But I want to ask just a little question. Being the panel of Forever Nigeria, the one I have been, that was during your time, you did very well, and today you are still helping us. With the changes we are seeing today, well, we can attribute it to the changes we are seeing in the world.
Yes.
Change your policies, and it's like policies change almost every month. I don't know. These policies are changing. Do you see it as to help us, or the company is trying to find a safe path for itself? How do you think we are going to quickly be aligning with these policies changes? I mean, I'm not against the changes, but the changing or often changing almost every month. How do we align with this to make up? Because we are preparing for one thing, before you know it, they said they have changed it. How do we align with it? That's number one question. Number two is that the behavior of our people at that time, especially my environment here, our youth, the way you mentioned it, I think on the course of your training, the behavior of human beings now, compared to what we did some years back, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when we started this business, people were approachable, people were controllable, but these days, especially our youth, people of 20, 25, getting down. They don't listen, they don't learn, everybody want to get very cheap. Nobody is ready to work, nobody is ready to learn. What do you advise us to do, people that have been in this business, we know the behavior of people before, but now with the attitude of people we have around us now, how do we get these people to appreciate this opportunity of forever that has changed the life of so many people, and to be able to trap them and make them to listen and learn and do this business right? So that it's not just be that some people, because the attitude there, the Yahoo attitude, they come here today, they want to get the money today without even learning. But I send this link to so many people. I checked the attendance just now. Not even one I've seen during this training. It's a very unfortunate situation that we are passing through. What do you think? Any advice as well as effect? Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much, Pastor. I'm going to take the first question, alignment, to changes. If we will not, sorry, we should not deceive ourselves. Things are changing minute by minute. And if you don't change to meet, the demand of the changes of today, you'll be left behind. If you look at the policies or what, you think, are being changed, is to actually ginger you to become global. Because it's no longer, even now, head of state, they are, people are now talking in Africa that we don't want to be African countries getting aids from the, developed countries. We want to be African countries, contributing to the world instead of buying. Now we are now, producing. Are you with me? So the changes that are going on is to help you to buckle up, is to help you to enhance yourself, to make sure, you are also developing yourself in order, to look at the changes and say, thank God, let it be a propeller for me. Are you following me? It has to be, because things are changing fast. Where I am in Dubai now, everything is changing every day. Every day. There was a lovely lady who came and was saying, I have some people at work, and the something manager cannot do this, cannot. I said, what are you waiting for? People don't have many workers in the office anymore because of this and this. By the time I put her through, she came back and said, thank you. Do you understand? Things are changing. It is a fact. And if you don't shift from where you are to do something, to be able to, meet the changes, one is left behind. That's, I would think, to me, is to beat you up. Is to, all the things that probably I would never have done, that I lay back, I don't lay back now. Because you go into something and they say, sorry, you want information here, or you want to, get your visa, or you want to get anything. You get to the office, you don't meet people there. All you are meeting there, they are robots. And then you are saying you don't want to talk to robots. You won't get anything done. You don't have to sit down and say, if I don't get this done, where will I, So I have to take, because Daddy was annoyed the first time we went, and all the things robots. Say, you put this robot, what am I talking? I want somebody to help me. I said, Daddy, you better be robot yourself and do something. So we have to sit down and say, we need to, because this is the age we are going. We are moving now.
And luckily, my name is Robert, so I think I can work with Robert.
Okay, that's because you see my son. So whatever big thing that come your way that people put in front of you, please, is a propeller. And this is why I'm saying that we have to continue to learn on a daily basis, on a daily basis, on a daily basis. There's nothing saying I'm old. No, because if I'm old now, I won't get anything done where I am in Dubai here. Because there are so many things. Before I thought, I don't like transferring money. I don't, but now, instead of writing check, sending check to somebody to go, what do I do now? I just take my something, life has become easier. But there are so many of our elderly people at home, even young ones at home, who will not do that. They will still continue to go to the bank, isn't it? So, Robert, I say congratulations for all the changes that are coming. So those of us who are sleeping, we have to wake up. Then come to your second one. You don't force people. Everybody has his own path. Are you with me? Everybody has his own path. But this is one thing we do not know. because we think, oh, somebody is suffering. I must help him so that, but maybe he likes suffering. So let's put that one aside. But one thing, I'm glad you're a pastor, isn't it? Is it, Robert?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Oh, okay. So, what do you have in mind yourself before meeting these people? What are your beliefs about people and about the country of Nigeria? Because what you are holding in your mind is transmitting. Some people will go and say, oh, these products are so expensive now. So, and then you now go to somebody, he buy, you say, oh, please, it's expensive. And then you get annoyed. Because before you left home, without even you saying it, your feelings, your feelings, your thinking, it's already reached that person. Because there's no barrier. No barrier, no space barrier, no boundary barrier. Whatever I'm thinking now, can get to the person I'm going. So if you change your thoughts about youth in Nigeria, and you change your thoughts about the people you are going to, honestly, that will help. That's the way, in a spiritual way. But like I've said, again, how do you say it to them? Are you forcing it on them? Are you making it as if, you are convincing them? So change the strategy. And then also look at the people of Nigeria who are the people who need this opportunity more. Those people who have really suffered in life. Those people who are sick. Those people who are in the wellness industry, who have been using medication, and maybe I will send the trend, or what the trend in our industry now. Because a lot of people want organic something, a lot of people want supplement instead of medication. So why don't you target the people you are focusing? Targeting is also very important. Target, I know there are so many of our youth, but also they are coming to their brain now, because even Japa, they call it, is no longer helping anybody. So they want to remain in the country and do something that can help them. That is number 2. Then number 3, do you have something to show for what you've achieved in Forever? Pastor, could you answer me?
I've achieved so much in Forever, by the grace of God.
Okay.
I've achieved so much. And people are saying, even my close relation, they are seeing what I've achieved. They only come to get, but they don't want to work.
Yeah, just leave them. And then that's why they say that our business is not for everybody. It's for those people who are willing. Are you with me? For those people who are willing. If the same product is expensive. We have people at home now who come, we are not home, who are buying, who are still buying. They're buying almost 200,000, 300,000, 500,000. So, and it's still the same Nigeria, isn't it? But they are priority for their health. They don't want to be sick. And those who are buying for their father, they don't want to pay 5-10 million in a hospital to deposit before treating them. Are you with me? So let us look at target and sit down and relax, and see how the type of people that God will direct you to, so that they can embrace Forever as their what will I call it? Their boat to health and fortune. I hope that is fine. Okay.
Yes,
Any other?
that's true.
I wasn't sure. Please, I want to quickly go back, because I wasn't sure whether I left something, because when Buki talked to me, I remember something. I will just quickly go back and come forward to see what I thought I left behind. Okay, I think it's the plan. Okay. Sorry. Maybe I cut it off. I think I might have cut that off. Okay, that's fine. We are back now. So any more questions?
Yes, Mommy. So I'll be expecting the slide as well, if it is possible. Somebody requested for it.
Not the slide, not my full slide, but the tips and some of few things, because it's heavy. I can't send this out.
Yes,
what
that's
I
true.
send out, I will pick in there. So let me
Alright.
see. Okay. So what are we taking home?
iPhone, you did not join with your name, but you can go ahead. You've already unmuted yourself.
So, okay, if the question is still okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, man. Good afternoon. This is Susan. I just wanted to say thank you.
I can recognize that beautiful voice.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to appreciate you for the training. It was amazing. I got a lot of tips and a lot of take home. And I just want to say thank you for a job well done.
Thank
And
you.
as always, thank you, man. God bless you, man. Thank you.
Yes, okay. Any more take home sharing?
Thank you, Mrs. Susan.
Okay, who is that?
Thank you, ma.
Your
Thank you, ma.
name?
Thank you so much.
Oh, who is
Thank
that?
you so much, Pastor Robert. Thank you very much
Okay,
for the
okay.
training and the answers to the questions. God bless you, ma.
Okay,
And I pray that God will give you the strength to continue to lead us even for many years in Jesus' name.
okay. I hope you can read my message.
Thank you, ma.
Okay, who is that?
Thank you, ma.
Who is
It's me, Chibu Goma.
Okay. Oh,
I'm
how are
Chibu
you?
Goma.
Okay, how are you?
Take home.
Okay. Well, anything, anybody to share take home?
Yes, Mrs. Ngozi Achonwa, go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Mommy. It's been a
Okay.
wonderful training, and I must say it's very, very timely because some of us are retreating to look at 2023 and go on to 2024. My take home, actually, it's Mommy talking about listing our achievements for 2023. Because heart of gratitude is also very, very important for us to move on to 2024 with.
That's
Because
it.
sometimes at the end of the year, we look at ourselves and
Hello,
more
ma.
of the things we think
Thank
about
you.
is what
Tips.
we have not achieved. But Mommy telling us today to go back and look at 2023, and especially she stated the things you have achieved and the things, the setbacks you've had. For me, it's a take home for me today. Thank you so much, Mommy. We appreciate.
You
Then I have a slide question. The slide of my year 2024 goals, the second one of it, I didn't get it.
Sorry, what did you say?
The slide of my year 2024 goals. The first slide started with health and fitness and ended with love and relationship. Okay. But the second slide, I couldn't get it. I don't know if I can. Let
me go back. Is it not the tips? You see the tips?
No, ma, the slide. No, ma, the slide. Okay. It came earlier. My 2024 goals, how the things to look into.
Okay, I can go back and see that.
Yes, ma. Thank you.
Hello, Mommy. I'll say thank you for the tips.
That's it, ma. The next one.
Okay, that's it.
The next one.
Intellect. Okay, the next one. Okay.
Yes, ma.
That is parenting, social, financial, career, quality of life, and life.
Thanks a lot, Mommy. We appreciate it.
Have you seen it now?
Okay.
Yes,
just my take home. Just to mention one of my take home, man. You said something about doing things for people to reach out to you. Because one of the reasons that I have found out in this business that we give up is that we every day we go after people, we chase after our families, we chase after our friends, we chase other people on Facebook, we start sending messages, spam messages, and people don't respond to us. That's tiring. But from your training, you said something that we should go out there, look for something to do that will make people come to us instead of we going to them.
That's it.
That made a lot of sense. Because with that, and I've on social media, I've seen a lot of things regarding that for the past few days. Like I've been trying to say, okay, how can I, come back, do my business well, better in 2024? And that's actually what the tips I've been getting, all the sites I've been going through. That's something that have been coming up to me, that we should try to do something that will make people now begin to reach out to you instead of reaching out to them. like if you have something to give, like you said something about your training, your seminars, and the things you do in Dubai, something like that can make people reach out to you. And before you know it, you're telling them about your business and about things like that. So, which means that we have to develop ourselves more. We have to look for something to do more, maybe do courses. And I'm glad that through you, I was able to do my, the II course you introduced me to. So that thing has, like been resonating with me, that we should try to do something that will make people reach out to us. We don't need the whole world to do forever living. We just need few people that are good and few people that knows what we do, appreciate us, so that we can begin. And with that, we will stop pursuing people. We'll stop chasing about people. Because right now, people are the one now reaching out to us. We are not the one reaching out to them. And when people reach out to you, you don't get rejection, because they are the one who has willingly come to know what you do, and they want to get what you do. So I think that's what we should do. And that's what I actually got confirmed, what has been thinking for the past, 1 or 2 or 3 weeks. And you just confirm me that we should just go back and do things that will make people reach out to us instead of we reaching out to them. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. I think I did a training almost maybe 19, 18 years ago, because we went to Hong Kong. And then when we came back, I did that training. And in that training, I said, create a business through forever, for forever. Can you get that down? Creating a business through forever, for forever. Can you repeat that?
Creating
Hello?
a business through for forever, for forever.
For forever, that's it.
Forever,
When
yeah.
I came back, that was when that idea came, that look, this is forever. What do? We're in beauty industry. Why don't you become a beauty consultant or a makeup artist using our product, isn't it? You're going to get people to come and make up, or you go there and make up. What do they need? Our products. You're a weight management consultant, and people come to you to want to lose weight. And when they come to you to want to lose weight, what will you recommend to them? Forever weight loss, product. So that was almost 19 years ago. Before now, and I think in the last training I did, I share with so many of them that after living forever, before living forever, I asked myself, what's next? And what's next for me at that time was wellness industry. That I had to go into this and help a lot of people who are sick. A lot of people are complaining about this or that. What did I do? People with weight management. I started studying for weight management course. I think I showed about 6 diplomas that, that I've achieved after, in forever and after living forever. And I was telling, sharing with them that people come to me, they want to solve health problems. What do I recommend to them? My products. I got a message today now, the gentleman who usually pick a carton of, I think he buys a lot of products every month, almost 250,000 or 300,000 every month. He came to me for health challenges. And since then, he has become, because when he was buying, I had to sign him on as a distributor. But he still comes in, that we will help him to buy the product for 300, 400,000. I have about 5 people there, So if I didn't do integrative nutrition consult, health, wellness coach, would they come to me? If I'm just there, they ask me a question, I don't know about health, they ask me about that, I don't know that, they will mention something, I say, I don't know. They won't come to me. So I'm very glad, Susan, for bringing this, because we cannot just remain just, a distributor, not having knowledge that we can help people with, that can make them to come to us. There's always going to be that frustration. So what we need to do now is to do more than look at forever and see where you can key in, especially in the area of health. In the area of health, So again, given health talk will bring a lot of people to you, because when you give health talk, they want to come to you, after the training. What can I use? That's another area where you can attract, a lot of people. Then in Forever, we've seen a lot of people who were not able to get pregnant on time when they got married 10, 15 years, and they now have babies. So we can actually look into that and, go to people who are looking for the fruit of the womb to let them know that what they eat, what they do, what they put in their system, will really, help them in getting pregnant. So why don't we create that niche? So we should look around. Why don't we look at men? They're always having prostate problem. Why don't you go and learn more about prostate? What can cause the problem? What can make people not to have that problem? And then collect men, especially pastor. I'm talking to pastor now. We have a lot of men in your church. Call people for health talk. A lot of you have hypertension, health talk. A lot of you have diabetes. So let's look at that category and see how we can now call, and people are suffering, that we can help with this. I hope that will be another additional a contribution to what Susan has said. Hello.
Yes,
thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yes, that's fine, Susan. You can see me now. I'm here in Dubai. If I tell you all researches I'm doing and training I'm doing towards energy healing. Susan, have you heard about that?
Yes, I've heard about it. And yes.
Susan?
Yes, ma'am.
If you see your mom now, I've qualified in another 2-3 dimensions for
wow.
energy healing.
Wow,
So,
congratulations. Wow.
Thank you very much. So we shouldn't just lie low and say, people will come to you. And even if you are now using energy, but you now say people to maintain, to take supplements. Are you with me? If you are healed energetically, but how do you now maintain it? It's by using my products. That will help you, because you are now, you've got the energy, you are well, but don't let go. So what do I do now? From there also, I chip in on IIN, modify your diet, your thinking, so everything is versatile. You cannot be narrow now and say you will make it in any field, not even in network marketing alone, in any field. Did a training for health coaches. I said the future of wellness, there's room for health coaches, but they must know a little bit of this, little bit of that, know this, know that. People will come to you and say, oh, I don't like taking medication. I don't like, so what do you do? Supplement. Then do you know the supplement to recommend? Do you know what is wrong with them? So we need to be, what will I say? We need to keep up with the world today, not keep up with what is happening in our country. Keep the world, keep up with global changes. Because the way people are thinking now is different from the way we are thinking, in developing countries. Things are advancing. And whatever you can think of, like I'm thinking that there will be a day whereby we won't have to travel by plane. We just, press one button in our house and we jump into Canada or we jump into whatever. And once you can think it, it will happen. So it's the same thing with health. So, sorry, Mommy has gone.
Thank you, ma. That's amazing.
Honestly,
thank you to everybody for your time, contribution. It's been quite exciting and wonderful. Thank you so much, Mommy. And yes, I love the last line. It said, thank you for being part of this end of year training. So Mommy has wished us a beautiful Christmas compliment of this beautiful season. It says, may this festive season fill your hearts with joy, your homes with laughter, and your lives with warmth and happiness. Wishing every one of us Merry Christmas, filled with cherished moments, and a new year brimming with opportunity, success, and fulfillment. With all that we've learned today, we are ready for 2024. So everybody, we are not closing shop, but this year's training has to, let's give ourselves some break. All right, so let's go back to the drawing board, put everything together, and prepare for 2024.
And
So-
beyond. And
and beyond. And I have a lot of things that we are putting together to make next year beautiful. So don't be surprised. We'll come up with some new things. We might come up with some crazy things. Not Mercy, I'm sorry, I won't be letting you talk when your eye is quite noisy. We might come up with some crazy things. Mommy said, think out of the box. So we are thinking globally this time. So we're looking out for so many beautiful surprises. And I'm already working with some of our wonderful FBOs. Of course, not everybody, but selected few. Trying to see, that is my own goal. I want everybody, forever business owner, to be a guru in the product. And what I mean by that is when you don't have the product knowledge, it also becomes a great challenge. So I want us to have beautiful knowledge about our products. It is all about, it still comes back to our product. For those that are number one today in Nigeria, they sold the product. In selling the business, you are selling the product. And mommy has said, if they come to you and you don't know what to say, it becomes a problem. So some people are working behind the scene right now, putting this together for us so that we'll have it, give it to us 2024. Everybody joining new will not be confused anymore. I hear a lot of people saying, what can I give to this? What can I do to this? Notwithstanding, we are not medical doctors. We are not, we just want to help the world to look good and feel good. But it is very good to know what to put together so that there will be results. When there is results, you see, everybody will be happy and our businesses will be moving. So let's go and put all our goals together. Beginning of the year, we are going to come back and say, now we are ready. We are to launch into the deep. For those that are not ready, well, I hope you'll be ready, please. There's nothing like we are not ready. So I wish everybody a beautiful year, ending of the year. Let's end with the year strong. It is not over until it's over. A day can make a lot of difference in our business. So
Please,
let's
can
go.
You let Mercy, can you let Mercy talk?
Mercy, if you unmute yourself and where your eye is not noisy, Mercy, okay, you can talk. You can talk, but Mercy.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. Is that my Mercy?
Yes, ma.
Which Mercy is this?
Thank you. Mercy, Omodai.
Okay, Mercy. Okay, that's fine. So
thank you very much, mommy.
Okay, what are you taking home? What are you taking home?
Is it possible to get the notes of the lecture? Because
I think it's recorded, isn't it? I think it's recorded. Kelechi?
Yes, it is recorded.
It is recorded.
Okay,
but there are some parts
I'm going to have this so that I can listen to it again.
Okay.
Network is not friendly here, and work activity to office activities. I'm distracted somehow.
Okay.
I couldn't get all.
Okay, don't worry.
Thank you,
recorded. Okay.
Yes, it's recorded, and you have it uploaded. We'll have it uploaded in our YouTube page. Dora, we're about rounding up. Dora, you can speak, but after that, please, everybody.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to appreciate our great mommy. If all hearts are like mommy Susan in forever, I think we'll be at the top. But I just want to tell her thank you. Mommy, we appreciate you. Right from when I knew you, far back at that is in Warri at PTI conference hall.
Yeah, remember.
You still remain designed to teach people to know more. Mommy, I'm grateful. I'm grateful because the first thing I learned from you that kept me going when it comes to menopause and other things. I say that you want everybody to know you carry us along. Mommy, we are grateful. I'm personally grateful. I love you. I love you. I thank you, Mommy, for this lecture of today. May God continue to protect you and use you to take us higher in this business.
Amen. Mommy Dora, it's nice hearing from you. I didn't know you are in the house. You're right done, ma. Right done. All right. So as I was saying, everybody, let's have a beautiful end of the year. And we're going to come back stronger next year, 2024. But we are not closing shop, please. Our product centers are fully on ground to help us push our products online too. We are live online all through to help us push our products. And yes, customer care departments are fully available for us as well. And my humble self, I'm available, not on call, on WhatsApp, okay? Mommy is giving me a smile, not on call, on WhatsApp. So please, we are available to help you in every way possible to make sure that you end this year very, very strong. I have some persons that called in, they want to do some product exhibition and different things. I've also promised them to come. You can send somebody to the office. We have the card still with me here. I can give you for your product knowledge or exhibition you want to do, to share it, to product launch and the rest of them. This is the time to do something very amazing with your team members, with your friends, with your customers and your loyal customers and their friends. Bring them together and tell them about forever. It is the holiday time and a time to celebrate with loved ones. So let's push our products. Okay? Any question, we are available. Reach out to us in the office. Next year, once you see our link, then you know we have resumed for the year. But for now, I wish us once again the compliment of the season. Make sure to take care of yourself and let's look at one another. And Mommy, thank you very much. I appreciate you sincerely. Thank you for the motivation.
Will you open up and let's see the faces of the people we are talking to? Is it possible?
Yes, they can actually open it by themselves. It's a
I
Zoom
see your
meeting.
faces.
So everybody.
Ooh, I've seen somebody there. Beautiful. That's Susan. That's Susan. Is that Susan? Yeah, I think. What about the others?
Thank you, Mommy.
Okay.
Hello, mommy.
Thank you, Mommy.
Thank you, ma.
Appreciate
Thank you,
you.
mommy.
Thank you, Mom.
God bless you, mommy.
Thank
God
you.
bless you, ma.
Thank you. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you,
Thank you, mommy. We love you.
Thank
Love
you.
you so
God
much.
bless you.
Thank you, mommy. Thank you, mommy. Thank you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you, mommy. Mommy, we love you. We love you. We love you, mommy. Thank you. Thank
All of you.
you.
Mommy,
Thank you,
thank
mommy.
you.
Thank you. God bless you, mommy. God bless your age. God bless your effort. God bless you, mommy. God bless you. God bless you.
Enjoy your Christmas and
God
New
bless
Year.
you. God bless you, mommy.
And
God bless you, Egypt. God
and
bless your
regards
new
to
age.
daddy too.
Yes, God bless you, mommy.
Daddy
God
is
bless you.
sharing
God
this
bless
just
you.
behind me. Yeah?
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you,
Yes,
mommy.
that
God bless your age.
More
Thank
prosperity
you.
in
Thank
Jesus'
you,
name.
mommy. God bless your age. God bless you.
Pray
I
God
love all of you.
let
More
the line
blessings,
fall in
mommy.
pleasant places for you
Blessings.
in
More
Jesus' name.
blessings.
I
We
see
love
some
you,
of
mommy.
I'm going
God
to see
bless you,
some of
mom.
you in India.
This
God
daddy
bless you,
for us.
mommy. God
Thank
bless
you.
you. Mommy, God
Thank
bless
you,
you.
ma.
God bless you.
God bless you.
God
Daddy
bless your
for us. Give
effort.
for everybody.
God
This
bless your new age,
children,
mommy. God
grandchildren.
bless your new age.
God bless you.
God bless you. God bless
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Hello,
Thank you so
mommy.
much.
God bless
thank
you.
you,
God bless you.
everybody.
Hello, mommy. Mommy, God bless you.